Hello, Malik Carrington here, Family Budget Fisherman. Thank you for tuning in to this another special episode on this channel. Yes, you read it in the thumbnail and in the description below. I'm going to be showing you a small haul that I got from Dick's Sporting Goods at an incredible price for a few items, and two more winners for these reels over my shoulder. Let's get started. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I did a small haul, and I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I want to give you the first of the two names. The first name, now won, and that's Arnie Mueller. If you can see it here in the lower third, Arnie Mueller, picked from one of the 8 boxes that you see over my shoulder. There should be 9 here. There will be another box there in short order. Don't worry about it. I'll explain that to you a little bit later on about the small fiasco with one of these reels. Yes, so I want to congratulate the 3 winners that we have already. Bass and Furious, of course. David Rochenbach, I think his name is. And then Randall 7225, Randall Pink Floyd 7225. I want to thank you all for participating and winning, and there's still more, and I got more giveaways that I'm going to do even after Christmas, so stick with me. And as you know, I've been saying this: like the videos, subscribe to the channel. I just want to mention, I would like for you all to watch as much of the video as you possibly can, and I'll keep them short and sweet, but watch the video. So Arnie Mueller, pick from one of these. Let us know by email which one you want and give me an address, and we're going to get that out there to you. The other 3, we just got them in the mail the day before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you who are watching. All of you who are watching. But just got them in there because, like I said, there is a lot of back end to this that you just have no idea. So first thing I want to mention is I bought a bunch of stuff. I went out there to Dick's Sporting Goods to buy some fishing gear. It's become one of my favorite stores when it comes to discounts. Sportsman's Warehouse had a sale that you spend $200, you get a $50 coupon, but then you had to spend another $100 in order to exercise that coupon. So it's $50 off of $300, which is cool, but it didn't leave a lot of wiggle room, so I didn't take advantage of that one. But there are others that are coming up. But now, so I got 2 rods. I got 2 reels. I got this Creed GT, this Creed X, and I got a Pro Cyan AL, not the MQ, but the AL. But this is still a $200 reel. So I go into Dick's Sporting Goods and I say, hey, I'd like for you to do a price check on a couple of these reels. And as it happens, the Pro Cyan, this is a $200 reel that was discounted to $80. I'm buying it. Even though it's the previous model, $80 for a $200 reel, I'm buying it. The Creed X, $70 reel, okay? Out the door, it was $25, okay? A $70 reel that was $25, and they got a bunch of Akumas and so forth that are really inexpensive. So I had to get it. It didn't have a box, so they gave me an extra 10% discount off of it because it didn't have a box. So, and then the rods. I got 2 rods. One is 6'8", one is 6'10". They're both the St. Croix Bass X line. If you remember, this line came out, I want to say a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. Now, it might be 2 years ago. And it was, if you can remember, it has this real bright text on it, which I think they were trying to appeal to a younger crowd. And these are some really good rods. I throw the 7'1", 7'2" model. It's over 7 foot, and I love it. Well, I got these 6/8 So one is 6'8" for my daughter and the other one 6'10" for my son, because I noticed that with shorter rods, they tend to have a little bit more control over them, particularly with light baits. Now, my son is wicked with a spinnerbait, so that's another story all on its own. But having said that, I got these. Now, why did I get these? Because they retailed originally for $125, and back then I was telling you how to string a deal together to get them under $100 a piece. I paid $44 a piece for these rods. $44 a piece. Check your Dick's Sporting Goods to see if you can get them that way. Just have them to go, just price it with a price gun. $44 a piece. Okay? Now, and the only reason why I'm going to talk about this is because this keeps happening where people are looking at the videos and they're looking at the products and saying, hey, you have a high rod arsenal, family, big budget fisherman, and I'm only mentioning because it's happening a lot now. It's not what the item costs, it's what I paid for it. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. I mean, even Matt Allen from Tactical Bassin. Has any of you seen the spinning reel video that they just produced like just today? And they're talking about being within your budget to make purchases and talking about how technology has made what we're purchasing now a lot more valuable to us. So the budget end used to be the high end. I've been saying that for years. They may have as well. I'm not going to discount what they say, but I'm just telling you independently. I've been saying this for years, and I'm just saying we're saying the same thing. I don't think they follow me, but I'm thinking we're saying the same thing. And I happen to know who Tim Little is. I got a picture of him with my dad, and I'm going to show you that picture right here. So at any rate, so this Procyon, just to close that out, just to let you all know, the goal here is to get the highest quality and price, if you can, of fishing equipment with the least amount of out-of-pocket expense. That's what this channel was really based on. You all know how high, fishing equipment can be. So if I can tell you, I can say, hey, here is a $300 combo that I literally got, a $300 combo that I got for $124. Okay, that's this rod and this reel. When put together, $200 plus $125, that's a $325 combo. For many of you, that's considered high end. But I got this for a price less than the cost of an ugly stick. $125 rod. The quality's still good. It was good 2 years ago. It's good today. And I'm pairing it with a high-end reel. For most of us, it's a high-end reel. And the total is $325. So when I go fishing, I'm fishing with a $325 combo that I picked up for $125 altogether. Come on, talk to me, somebody. And then I didn't tell you this, but I've talked about the Save Around books all the time to you all, and they have these little $10 coupons. You could buy a Save Around book. It works. Some of them, they have the national books, and they all have a Dick's Sporting Goods in there with no addresses on there that you can use at any Dick's Sporting Goods and get $10 off of a sale. So what I did was I separated the sale. This was separate. I bought these two, and I had to put the reel on there because none of them made it to the $50 mark. Now, I take it, I should have done this. I should have done one rod, one reel, and gotten the $10 off, and then got another rod and got some lures and got the $10 off. I didn't think of that. But, hey, here we are, and that's what happened. So, at any rate, my total outgo, I had a gift card of $100. I had rewards points of $30, and I had two $10 coupons. My out-of-pocket expense was $49. That's all I paid for all four of these all together. So if you really want to look at it, I paid $49 for 200. Let's see, 125 is another. That's 250. So 450 plus 80. Okay, because this is a $80 reel or $70 reel. I'm sorry, $70 reel. So 450 plus that is $520. So for $49, I got $520 worth of equipment in my hand. That's how you fit. I mean, that's how you shop. And this is the kind of stuff I'm trying to tell you all. Take your time. Don't rush, even if they mark it down, because initially Dick's Sporting Goods marked these down to $80. And for some reason, I didn't want to purchase them. I went in there just a couple days ago. It went down to $44. Go figure. So I say all that to say to you, hey, focus, be driven. Black Friday's coming up in a couple of days. Once again, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And you don't want to spend outside of your natural budget. You don't want to shop impulsively. Take your time. A lot of these sales, like Tackle Warehouse, those sales are happening across the month. Many of these sales have started back in October. Take your time and pick what you're going to get. If you look for quality, you won't even have to focus on the name brand. For example, I don't know this, but in the spinning reel video that Tactical Bassin did, they never brought up any of the Lew's equipment. Lew's got some good equipment out there. They didn't bring it up for whatever their reasons are. I mean, they didn't bring up anything in the whole line of Lew's. And if Kevin Van Dam has anything to say about it, he is the most successful bass fisherman in the world. That title's not going to be taken away from him anytime soon. And he's all about Lew's. So, and Quantum, for what it's worth. Now, I know a lot of you are going to try to, talk bad about Quantum and talk bad about Lew's and talk about their sub-quality, particularly Quantum. But if you've won, millions of dollars with it, something has to be said for its quality. So just put that as a feather in your cap. So the next winner is Glitter and Gills. Glitter and Gills, you have won your selection of one of these 8. Now, Glitter and Gills, this is what you have to do, because I picked Arnie Mueller first. So whatever he gets priority. So you have to give me 2 selections. You tell me your first and your second selection of what you want. If you want to know what these reels look like, go back to my original video where I talk about these and I take them all out of the boxes and you get a chance to see the video of each one of those. This is now going to be 2 or 3 videos back. So you'll get a chance to see them out of the box. But if you know what you want, send me an email. Both of you, Arnie Mueller, Glitter and Gills, send me an email to familybudgetfisherman@gmail.com. familybudgetfisherman@gmail.com. The only thing you're going to give me is a thank you and an address where to send it. So, and I know where both of you live. Trust me, there's a reason why I'm saying that already. Generally where you live. So you can pick, you give me 2. Arnie, you only need to give me 1 from among the 8. Glitter and Gills, you got to give me 2, because if he picks one of these that it may be the only one left, I want to still be able to send you a gift. So with that said, for the rest of you, hey, I want for you to have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. And I want for you all to get your value for what you're going to be shopping for. But please, 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 take a certain budget and don't spend outside of that budget. Make sure that your family can handle the budget that you're about to apportion out for fishing. So that's really what it's all about. Don't break your family's budget trying to buy any of this equipment, but by every legal and ethical means, get out there and break your personal best. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Be blessed.